Okay, I know I haven't posted a video in a while, so just some general housekeeping. I know things that got really messed up for a while there, and they were completely beyond my control. Some crazy lawyer decided to come after me, believing that because I talk about health and fitness, that somehow I make fraudulent claims and stuff like that, just simply because I teach other people or because I coach other people. I can't control that. Sorry, guys. In any case, I'm trying to rebuild from the ground up again. Trying to redo some of this stuff, make it more accessible, make it better this time around. Okay, so stick with me, be a little bit patient. That's what's going on there. Number two, the volume of mail I've gotten. I get a ridiculous number of emails a day. Some days 300, some days 1,000 even. If you guys have emailed me, I am doing my best to get back, but believe me, I'm just one guy, and when I've got 1,000 emails a day coming in sometimes, it's really hard for me to get through all of them. And a lot of them are just hate mail. A lot of them are just really nasty things, which brings me to the last point that I want to hit real quick. Is people ask me, I get pro and con, I get both sides of this. Why do I have my shirt on in some videos and why do I have my shirt off in other videos? There's no rhyme or reason. My shirt's off because I have my slow cooker going and my oven going and it's hot in here, and there's nothing to my wardrobe. I'm sorry if you guys think this is some kind of carefully planned thing. I have a thing for free t-shirts, so if you guys have free t-shirts that you want to send them to me. I'll wear your free t-shirts. But the thing is, I'm not branding anything, okay? You don't see me wearing Optimum Nutrition, and I'm not pitching something to you guys. I'm not wearing sponsors. No one. If I have a t-shirt on that says bodybuilding.com, it's because I got it for free. If I have a t-shirt on that says US Cryotherapy, it's because I got it for free. And I'm not promoting those companies. I just like free t-shirts because why would I spend my money on something that people are willing to give me for free? Anyways, that's done. Here we go. Fasting, intermittent fasting. So before my channel got shut down, I told you guys I asked if people would be interested in intermittent fasting like log, and I did one. So I did alternate day fasting because that's what worked with my work schedule the best. And so I did alternate day fasting, and I averaged 36,000 calories per week. So very quickly going through the results. I dropped from 152 pounds to 148 pounds. Not a massive weight loss, but I did go from a 3mm skin fold, okay, to a 2mm skin fold. All right, taking my super iliac here, and yep, down 2mm there. So in any case, I lost body fat, which is pretty sweet that I went from 152 to 148 and lost a millimeter of body fat. You guys can sit down and figure out the percentages and all that shit like that, and figure out just how much muscle I lost versus how much fat I lost. I don't really care that much. I'm not an aesthetic person. I know that a lot of people check out my channel and they're like, oh yeah, I want to get ripped, I want to get six-packs, abs, and all this shit like that. I really couldn't care less about whether or not I have abs or I'm lean or anything like that. The only thing that matters to me is, am I stronger, am I faster? I really care about metrics of performance. I am a performance focused athlete, coach, etc. People don't come to me to do bodybuilding. I don't coach people that are doing figure competitions. I don't coach people that are doing physique competitions. Okay, I coach guys that are heading to buds, going to SFAS, Q course. You want to go to BRC. I work with guys that are doing the military gig, or if they're doing some type of law enforcement. A lot of federal law enforcement nowadays has physical requirements as well. That's who I work with. I couldn't care less about whether or not my guys have six-pack abs. My guys have six-pack abs. Yes, they do, but it's a result of the diet and the training, not a result of us actually trying to get abs. Okay. In any case, alternate day fasting, I lost fat. I didn't lose a whole lot of weight. That was pretty cool. I intentionally kept my calories high, 36,000 calories per week, because I didn't want to lose muscle, right? My goal was not to use fasting to lose weight, but just to use fasting to find out, hey, is it any different? Is it any better? Is it any worse? Because I made the claim, I did, and I stand by it, that our body is not so fragile that if we miss a meal, that we're going to lose all of our muscle. You do not need to eat every 3 hours, but what you do need to do is you need to eat enough per week. And so there you guys have it. That's the answer on that one. Alternate day fasting sucked. I would not recommend it. I didn't think that it was easy to do. Intermittent fasting with the 16-8 that Martin Burkham recommends, I think that that's much easier to do. I have spoken with Sean Casey of Case Performance. Check out Case Performance. Carl Lenore of Superhuman Radio. Definitely check him out. Alex Leaf and Adele from Subversity. If you guys haven't checked out Subversity, you guys absolutely need to be reading Subversity, and that's actually what made me decide to try the alternate day fasting. Adele was kind enough to post his kind of synopsis of a study that was done on alternate day fasting. That's why I chose alternate day fasting. Adele is awesome. His work absolutely kicks ass. It's super easy to follow. If you guys can't follow it, you need to just slow down and read slower and actually read what he writes. I know a lot of people try to speed read through these things because we have the attention span of a 2-year-old, and so that's why these videos probably need to be shorter too. Sorry. In any case, I did alternate day fasting. The problem I found was that it was really hard to get all the calories in on the day where I was eating. So the day where I was fasting, super easy. I just don't eat. I drink water all day, just don't eat. On the days where I was eating, even if it was a day where I was off work, I had to get up early so that I could eat all day long to get those calories in. So, and I felt like I was attached to the clock. On the days where I was eating, I kept checking the clock. Every hour I would try to eat something, even if it was just a handful of almonds, or if it was a Quest bar, or just something small to get me through. I didn't follow ketogenic ratio. There was no ketogenic diet in this one. I just followed just a regular, I followed Chad's diet, which is just basically eat whatever I feel like. So, if I get up in the morning and I feel like having bacon, I have bacon. But, if I feel like having, I don't know, strawberries for breakfast, I'm going to have strawberries for breakfast. So in any case, that's what the protocol that I followed. It was very difficult to fit all the calories in, but at the same time, as you can see, I definitely lost some body fat. My blood work looks fantastic. I can't knock my blood work at all. My cholesterol is still low. My testosterone is high. Everything looks really good. The only thing that I'm a little bit on the fence about is it didn't seem to improve like my blood glucose at all. On the plus side, my blood glucose was good before I did it. I don't know whether or not it will help someone who has a high blood glucose, like if you're type 2 diabetic, if it will bring it down. My blood glucose stayed roughly the same. It didn't go up, nor did it go down, but like I said, I was already at the low end of normal. So because I was already at the low end of normal, I really don't want to sit here and be like, oh, it does or doesn't affect your blood glucose. I have no idea. All I can comment is that it didn't do anything negative to mine. So there you guys have it. Fasting, does it work? Yes. I definitely can see that I lost some body fat. I seem to have retained most of the muscle. And even though my activity level is actually pretty high, in fact, I might have undershot it with 36,000 calories. Maybe I should try it with 40,000 calories per week. But that would be really painful to try to fit that many calories in while only eating every other day. So in any case, that's what I did. I did it for you guys because I said I was going to, and I stuck with it even after my channel got shut down and my website and everything like that. So that's what I have for you guys. And I hope that this helps somebody, but basically it proved what I already suspected, and that was that our bodies are not so simple that missing a meal is going to make us lose all of our weight, as long as our net calories for the week are sufficient, which I know you're all shocked, because if you've been watching my channel for long enough, you already know that we don't live in a metabolic chamber, and athletes don't train in bubbles, and you certainly don't need to eat every 3 hours in order to stay anabolic. And I realize that you can maximize your protein synthesis by eating every 3 hours, but that's not the same thing as saying, hey, if you don't eat for 3 hours, you start losing muscle. No. It's just that if you don't eat for 3 hours, you've used up all the protein that you already consumed. That doesn't mean that you're breaking your muscle down at that point. So there you guys have it. I hope this was helpful. Hope this was useful. And welcome back to my channel.